that in the midst of all of this turmoil, we should put things in perspective. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has, over the last 6 years, taken many steps to reposition and transform the economy. So whilst we have hardships today, which we are working very hard to alleviate, and inshallah we will deal with them. While we have hardships today, let us not forget what we have been able to do in the last 6 years. Let me recall that our government in the last 6 years has created more jobs than any other government in the Fourth Republic. Let me recall that we have constructed more roads than any other government in the Fourth Republic. Let me recall that we have built more interchanges than any other government in the Fourth Republic. Let me say that we have built more airports than any other government, more railways than any other government. We have built more classrooms than any other government in the Fourth Republic. We have constructed more fish landing sites than any other government in the Fourth Republic. We have also restored teacher and nursing training allowances. Togbeo Mameo, beyond infrastructure, we have implemented many transformational policies. Over the last 6 years, Ghana has successfully issued the national ID card. For the first time in our history, Ghana has a digital property address system. For the first time in our history, Ghana has implemented mobile money interoperability between the telcos and the banks. This is the first in Africa, and Ghana is the #1 country in Africa for access to financial services. For the first time in our history, any Ghanaian who has a national ID card can open a bank account sitting at home and don't have to go to any bank to fill a form. For the first time in our history, we have drones delivering medical supplies to our people in the very remote areas, whether it's blood, whether it's vaccines, whether it's medicines, snake bites, and so on. If you are in Yangbosre, the drones will come to you. Afram Plains, the drones will come to you. Yagabakubori, the drones will come to you, and so on and so forth. And Ghana, our own Ghana, is the whole world's largest medical drone delivery, the whole world. For the first time in our history, people can buy electricity units on their mobile phone. If they can even buy it from China, Germany, Japan, or the UK, and buy their units on their mobile phone. For the first time in our history, we have one district, one factory. For the first time in our history, we are clearing goods paperless in the port. For the first time, we have digitized the driver's license process. And for the first time in our history, Ghana has implemented the Ghana.gov platform, which is a one-stop shop for public service delivery. For the first time in our history, Ghanaians can renew their national health insurance sitting at home on their mobile phones. For the first time in our history, Ghanaian students can apply for student loans without the need for a guarantor. A Ghana card is sufficient. For the first time in our history, a government gave Ghanaians free water and free electricity for a whole year. For the first time in our history, government has provided free Wi-Fi to most senior high schools, 42 colleges of education, and 13 public universities. For the first time in our history, we have implemented one constituency, one ambulance. For the first time in our history, we established the Zongo Development Fund. For the first time in our history, childhood cancers are now covered. For the first time in our history, we have established creative arts, senior high school. For the first time in our history, we have free TVET. And for the first time in our history, we have free SHS. This is accomplishment. This is accomplishment. There are many people who don't like to hear good news, but it is good news. But that doesn't mean we don't have much more to do.
Wontumi Radio 95.9. Nyaminsa
that's why I have taken the pain. The 7 minutes 39 seconds clip of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, etie for 80 no etimi etie. There was a movement in the morning, and now utie movement in the morning. Wontumi Radio, any movement TV. But you're live on Facebook, movement TV. But why utie Facebook no? My bo and natural. But Facebook is not better. Someone Dr. Bawumia can ya nenya
no kre. Planning committee say obe kan asem bia ne enim enti di mo no mo nyi mra
brabeka and someone more ye someone Mahmoud Bawumia kan ni wo mu a enye no kre brabeka enti ba bia ye du no Jesse Fred Dr. Teama no mame in a political history asebe say afei opani du ba bia ye say ye kokobo no tutu
eno na
hwe say until say NPP for so be start ya nipa akohuro former president Mahama no munyai
eno na Richard Ehiangbe communication director aka no say ya hwe yi a Ghana e be do that level no but e do that level e be hu woni ho ba kire mpa e ka say do that level
until say NPP for so be mobilize nipa
ayebi
Fred Dr. Teama no okay say until say NPP for so be start mobilizing crofo na se John Dramani Mahama former president ono so ko baabi ma ko gina kwan ahuru no so ade we nyai
da bia me ka se Ghana yeti baabi yetie because of MPP se Ghana fo adwene ya dwenbone MPP fo adwene ya dwenbone ti se ndisi fo a o ma we nka civil war si mu nke ntumi empatai but an se MPP fo no wo mo adwene wo man no ho sene wo mo ankasa de ombenya free o mo politics no mo yenu and the MPP fo ye bibia na Ghana ntino ewo mutimu but NDC for need that adwene no say yenwene Ghana ho say Ghana nti yenye bibi ebebo o man no ban NDC for the esaya omope omo ye free because omo no abia omo gina no omo nim say senya buga enye kronu bia ebe din say ombenya kwan so meba amamu onu mu enti ene yenye mu made a ene bi bedidi ebi nie de ene ezio ntokra na ense ni nyina enti say na NDC for suba na akoye ba people for the class hunu say there be the NDC for ye yenso ye bia ebese wo manu enti bre bia no omo de omo nsem hunu no ba na MPP for yedin and na mom tima ye omo de like you said until say MPP for be start ahuro John Mahama ebie no sa ni manema no enyai
because say na
say bia inside to bia
say national
security
national security minister in Crawford say anytime a vice president be kwa bontia akudwuma bia no say more intelligence ni ye adwuma because these are the things some more planning say it be guma panin animu ase na e de gu vice president animu ase and e ba say ya onu ne ya enipa wo NPP mu a because of selfish and parochial interest
because a man supposed to be
David they say be on support Bawumia no support candidate
na de ho ato no oh na say we MPP
omani agi say ye gu Bawumia but you see until say NPP for enso be mobilizing crowd akukuru former president Mahama no science hun we enyai
and most often say na do ma target no nyina hu say ya no de Bawumia bebata no o ba hu say then no say o kan ha say o ma tena say hu say e course ruba from Bawumia be win flag bearership praise no enti mum yanya na yensa ni chance no yemu nani mu ase and MPP for nso say minim say flag bearer na mu hion since the 2024 electoral victory and mu pew because when ya wo ma yo ma dwen say on be bua NDC for amoma gu Bawumia ni mu ase no ku say wo bua NDC for at the MPP a co-position. I'm telling you today, yenya campaign mo bia, but clear. Say mo amudie mo nya mo peba mi ase ba be flag bearer ntino mo support to NDC for nsem fu a mbedi no mo bo ase mo party no opposition say on pese be o me ba be di usu a Muhammad odi usu a ope wo wagene nyansa wom say me ma ba o me amedi mi so ba Muhammad usu dia ope
95.9
Muhammad ne ba o me ha ne di usu ankaye we MPP ni na to na akeka kasa nsem huni na NDC for di nsem fu na wo support na wo share in social media na ya wo de but onyame na chire nipa se nyame se ba omia ba wini flag bearership abeye president ya wontimi nsi kwan da wo a wo MPP ni o wo NDC obi antimi nsi kwan because ya tena Ghana ha ama NDC for common nsem Akufo adu ntimi ye Ghana president da ya se ya dumi na busua mu o se de be nje wom kan wo di president mfie nsia obedi ni mfie nwotwe awie na bibia da enti wo MPP ni asuanyansa sa wo pe flag bearer na mo pedi a mo nkope sa so 2024 electoral victory na mo pedi a mo fa nyansa nto ho na mo nyansa mo mandisi for edin se mo na musimi di ache because of candidate and candidate ni ba omi antia ne amafo ogu ba omi ani ma ya ne won so wanya yengu na ni mo asibi ma no oba wini no wini a ya wa coordinate so de ne koye campaign ya mo nana mo nwene to say nipa mo wadwene because a Galatia for a money, Bible, Paul, some kind of Galatia for a money, and before a money, yeah, money. Because the more than any
almost celebrity win. Anti social media and so community until say the National Security Minister in Crawford war, he said, and so much me we no more solution to it. And now, say number there, anytime a former president is be program before mobilizing the Pankuhuno. I want who say, oh, me go to run. And yes, I dear, there be a coso gumampeni in a bed chenima. A better baby no, what to be muna, a better be mean Piabon and Conquer.
I this for not starting vigilante by.
Yes,
every before the Bayana almost
yes, almost starting more than one now. A better baby muntimi pie, not to baby ya. What do you mean, baby ya?
Timosumonya, Omoyana Moya, affair of money in Abesia say, Mumia Sadia and Ecoson. And that's an answer Omoyana come on to Munsudia, and Umtiba Mode. Yeah, see, last week, Lakulakubaha, Natia some more kind. A better baby, my ya, more Bemo and Ekasa Muntino, more Muntimi Pio.
No crow on your meaning say. Sometimes they say about it now, movement TV, say, you better come from Kwao. We need to tell our leaders the truth. I say, I cannot so chill because they will, me namono, maybe a catcher or new mammy facey on the grounds. You doubt because program be 2 weeks ago. Introduction, I menu. Immediately, I'm sorry, program when now me kono. Me can party na suma ba party entina me ko because year 2 and a Muslim out 2 in the name of the party na entina me here then you invite him me ko na the rule 2 na me ko ye no e ma me 2 no kwa me ko me say akwa no introduce me or you introduce me as laku ye pen for baako no kasa
aden
because baako na me ko 2 na me ko ye no you introduce me say oh you were penny for Baku former MPP Nasara coordinator they wrote na me share very dark space and Nibian go for the terminal me too so almost silent piece la
akomutu
me just me straight so in fact me try no nipa Baku me bi na nice to me ba mama kan do bia muna nini chere me na me am feeling guilty say no and I mean to me Danny that is my tradition but what is wrong I mean no can now we are doing fantastic obia ni o man mu a fiti kuma me so a obeka so ye 100%.
That's what Lakulaku say, I saw Koya, or say a very crowd dear, or catch from say, oh, they're more introduced me, my own cousin, people penny, or say, or call, or to send a gin on every day, and to my way, and some people for next year. I will a year near, I will near a crumb of our eye from. That's better, and Tim Penny for no more bemono may be a young machine, or my way, obepi o de mamu nye se no mum fun bebun ne bo obedu program bi ase be introduce se honorable asemesi ni bi hu an obi aba show sotro wam
obi ro mpabo atubo yi president bi obi
wam o ji soro san na be steady enti emu hen yi na mo tutu nema yi na baby ene mada no mo fanto na ayi endro adom kwa benya honorable Sarah Adwasafo
oko asori
kwa sorry
so na asori so
last week be catch us and wa babe for this ehwe na obi anim hwan no there's one
asori oko asori say 2021 dey na ye year bia na difficult times man na 2022 so
that's it asante patcho for pictures in bra for pictures in bra na honorable Sarah Adwasafo o so waba wo ko waba na o kasa ne kasa mu no na enti asbe any o ne pictures ne bi ni pictures ne mi wi a oni constituency for kasa asem wo de tu mu ni mu so mebdi a kire na o ka kire so wa bayi adwuma ndi obaye ne papa me se
adwuma be
o ja adwuma be MP na o wa ye voice video sending one say honorable MP
onu hwane be
onu hwane say on the constituency for
yene dom kwa binya
asante fa video nbra fa video
yene dom kwa binya nso
na so tawaso
sa Adwasafo sa MPB odi ane na nka wo nso
ba cho tawaso din na tie honorable Sarah Adwasafo wakwa aba ne pictures ni show yi na MC ni Janet honorable Elizabeth Kakima o heavy pa nti honorable Sarah Adwasafo
ni edi kan yo na muna akwantu omukra na mukra ni emamu kakaka emaduma ekoso ti ya kwa ye madum na mabedura ya meka ti ya wo mu ani sami da masi o ya so amen eduma na ye buso ye ne de ye na baby ye da shasi
aka say we be ya ona mo be ko na e fi ochire ko se bi e wo visitation sa be ko ye de nya be san ko ye be tu aso na na do be e de be tuga na mo nya ma ya wa ya ko
all right that's it then honorable Sarah Adwasafo video ya yehu mu amhu na che no one ni MC honorable Elizabeth Kakiman ene gyan nchen a chendra omukọ nsori omodi etudwa na mamene na nadrubin kwapon eni enkomo one kasa de ma honorable Sarah Adwasafo nana ma chen nana good morning yesi check wadi ni na mse entomu check na fashion na fe eni nkomo mami nana ba joti me ka ma chen hello okay enti yebo monya the PA for honorable Sarah Adwasafo na yene na twetwe ya hwe se honorable Sarah Adwasafo video ya ebo sisi e koye na sebre no mkrakra ne kakra aka wa be obeye visitation be share other stakeholders via adwuma ndie mbeye fefefe enti enyi konye ho ti ase yi se endura no edie potin honorable Sarah Adwasafo na oye na sisi ya wabe ya osi obeso na adwuma mu wayi adwuma na obeso mu sense obeto aso as MP ana said sen ni nyina no na yempe na fe yemisa no na eno ifa esen komo no ento se abrochire nso age ne fine okay mam hesa misara na ma tie aha rebacho na ahuna mutisa yo
oh nyankopon na dom bibia yeboko
ere nyankopon ase yenso ye ho ye papa ona mo Sarah Adwasafo ne ho ye
oh nyankopon adom ne ho ye pa
ye nyame ase na entra ye de ne ya te se wa ba last week mo ebi na entra eno key first public appearance say obaye ekwa asori na adwumadie na adwumadie ben a
oh anya le bonus to beauty kind no memetia wetie for nyina na pay manya ne bonus study ye nyina ye nim no my make akra ni na osre kwan ese okọ amanone na wakwa attended to a few personal issues. Me nyina se wo man mu ye ni mo nsama akoso ne nia etiegu nyina. And last week ene Nyankopon ya adom na oba Ghana. And na the decline no was me ebusiafo enyankita hodie de na hotre ene ade. Na wasanso akwakoye Kristoni mapen ye hwenso bibi anso asa wo hyase wo sa odu Nyankopon na decline no. Now before I best say or best start to me do my DSN no I was so call Nyamifie na odi asteta koma Nyankopon na odi na honso ese Nyankopon sa wo media oba bedi atwa so e wodo me kwa benya for manem se nra okwa story na the parent enema okọ atori nra
enti what say honorable Sam Jasafo beto na djuma so asempi
me fa cho wa ye nra ye call story no ono ankasa ka na nu to e de tre story man no se wa ba se oba be djuma so as a member of parliament na ye nso no me di ni e de bre masama no se omo MP amo mo sa ma je bono se oba to na djuma so as a mo MP de omi no da
na okra mu ansa na oko na okoye no na obae ya oni omudi nkumo ka kire mu se okoye de no okoye anti afi na waben
o tu kwan no me ni se na ono ankasa onim so okwa obeche because na nye bo apayo se o me ko na makwa akojojo me ho e wo baabi and so abrabu mu no se de onim na ni o matimi ya nipa uni so control and your coin and so I didn't see but that's not withstanding no oba no we who say me man for be na di adwuma mensa nti I was send the call mo na me ma omunya expense as we say nti eno nti na ma yes of coin oba ni omu be din now then it's just the first of many interactions so we follow in the political career you'll be on him call for Yankita through some of these media and one being some na one and with me reach as many people as you can.
Na honorable just of by last week, not in one parliament.
Me father was a sound him say issues baby on Asana, I say with me, Mamiki and appearance. Ukuso, near was all you dear, obey Emery Premono, or Peco Parliament, was started in the parliamentary duties.
Minsa, one cassa ya where issues are coso ewo memo about Honorable Sarah Adjasa for Parliament Echo. Honorable Adjasa for by was she on the party for?
Oh, said you be kai no. Who say or buy no what started to an among na make us say why coins coming days.
Maybe say party constituency executive committee no we see omo.
Oh, okay. Or buy no as of now my fresh constituency for ma omunyanti asese waba. Me mum na what be no omo ebetene nti ai wa mama prefer
na ade ayokoba koy party mpanifo na hwe chiri chairman no ne ade enti akoba ye nye party mpanifo kwa na odi kan si omo kane na oni odi nkomo na obi so omo chiri no mboso bo na amane ansa na wati asi abonten ahia nkrofo.
Oh, so I make us say baby hoy and one kwabonten okọ Nyankopon si oni Nyankopon ne kunya nkita wodi. If you want we that Thursday, now make us say, you have one constituency for now money, sir. Honorable Adjosa will be obesiamo. And see, or you are very conscious and cognizant of that, and she would do that well. Obesi me a friend secretary. Say, yeah, your friend of money, so honorable say what? Name woman, I work here used to me, which is very weak, you know. Obesiamo. Na onemu enya nkita. She would do that. She wanted to first commune with the Nyankopon ansana why I say or Baba that's the proper politics. So that is what it is.
And Ebinum Jidi say, as we are talking now, Honorable Ajasa for any MP.
In Naswa Obi everything on your MP. As far as I know, a nipa 65,000 then the call polls in 2020 at Kwaku at the man. Parliament, the Privileges Committee at the Bayano. I'm making a proposal. Yen Yate, the speaker, Ebeka, you say, almost far within Emma Parliament, not on the traffic, and Sana, a final decision can be made on it. It is a Obi, Nipana Jimunosi, or any member of Parliament. Yeah, well, we shall leave it to the person.
I name more than kakra. Na sa debate any who about to because so Honorable Sarah for about Parliament or take part in the debate and the voting.
Decision now.
Decision is here. The speaker say decided on the floor.
Okay. One say Obia ni honoma ye do asema. Also ye say you are guilty and then you become a judge in your own case on your own issue. Maybe say Parliament or a guiding process. No. And you drew on na say also fine. I said the idea of it but in determining whether or not, it's something that she has the pen being accused. But when she will be in Parliament and to learn to debate us, it's been made. Besides, in only Parliament in the of social media, obviously I monitor. I said the Nehemiah air call and all of that. We'll leave that. But legally say, the right thing will be done.
Nana party for a word on Kwabenya, Honorable Ajasa Fubai, or how many more? On my bemo boom, because in your tea and Koma ye dear don't for say, Honorable Ajasa for the constituency for the national tea and the government. Obai. For response to or no saying
Yame Mato no echo is sorry. You could still see the love and the joy among at the welcome. And Mimi Hunisano and Yame because in this constituency, one reputable research agency, Global Info Analytics, over the period, every research in this constituency was a positive one for Honorable. It is how much more a near our back now all Baba anything would was there. No, Medimo MP for 8 good years, and in the 8 good years, Menduma bro. My Jamie Juma baby. And to say not for a feedback could be I mean I had to be somewhere. Do
you describe it as feedback could be?
Yes, it's 1 year.
And I saw say feedback could be. You are discounting sir the whole year as a representative of the people, no? We are not or baby. Also be.
I am not discounting the whole year, but as someone can say, I mean, with the MP, for 8 years, and in the 8 years, in the 8 years, he gave up the best for the constituency, for the party, and for government. What you say, and for the nation, if media can work. And see, 1 year, when to me, the way we know her, the way it is expected of her, and no and from the feedback after Oniomo it's positive. The people have understood and appreciate say BBC and Nana own to me and Mama and what more assurance of and for the people I am fan say Munyanketa at Tomasum at Toma Comaso Ebia Omo Ebia and Toma Comaso Anya in the Giddy say with time Omo say Niama Egugu Aquemunu was started a yen Juma. They would all be happy with whatever output I every 3 months.
Party for onim the voting levy and home voting near dear ne parliament and aye near them. A party for the whole world. I am done the new patriotic party. I am address from yaw. Kwa de abaning on one MPP afasuno. Of course, I draw bit me a pieces and crofoni nyina ama. Sa ya udi na aboma fa na timiako.
My main correct to be on a graduate for and said that say now or you be the party and now say a bino after you we need to correct that. And you just say bibi na na is still a point. Or paying for a young kid now or section in at the trauma in personal and in confidence. Which is say better.
Honorable Adjusafo is expecting say the new patriotic party ebusuakuo no ene aban e de beche no wasan adom party no bi ma san aye na dwuma SMP.
She has never left the NPP party say on your member or you're still a member of the party. Said you no. Said you why you dwuma pa e dey some party inside for Sahan Obeto so the NPP and the MPP government NPP party no.
Finally, Ubekoi, Nebano ani yate se oyari nti okwa abruchiri kwa chane ntia afi na okasa afi ba kubino. Nebano ne ho ato no.
Nyakopon adom ne ho ye.
Nti ono abo Adjusafo on san kobiem se okohe ne ba. Se ba se onya kwanya so oto na adwuma so a.
Oh, ne dwuma no oto so. Akwanya no oto de dwuma no eso. Said you okay Nembana or no. If you be anyone may be keeping away, that they make so continue her job as a member of parliament. And not yet. There's no debate about that at all.
All right. Yeah, what can yate? And what's it about? Also Tuesday or time here on about just for any more parliament and
Oh, main cast Tuesday, but young said and when I make us say, what banner won't say the way you near master won't be prepared. And you say, oh, but I was saying for Modier and one or two be. I
said, okay, sir, Ogusu, your MPDR. Then MPDR, maybe in parliament better as be out. Just so to me walking to the chamber, now quite where Juma MP. Commodity, no, only why they couldn't come on.
Or that's so, I am a member of parliament. But then remember, you really seems to say there is a challenge. Young fans say air cost. If you have to discuss, discussions with I'm a son, Yamana to you, and Sana, or Michia, I'll bet me about parliament. But then what? Maybe I know, now it is going to be an affront to maybe a Yamana air cost. Until there, it is a be a cost, and Sana with me to an among also to including her face in parliament.
Okay, Mate, but in the timetable, she's young Crawford, I don't know, share. Also, that men obey share the constituency executive, that best no share the national party, and even if possible, the region. This week, obey sir engagements, Okay. Nana, my answer no pay Bibia here in Besamba. All right. I was here, Nana Dubin Kwapon, a spokesperson for Honorable Sarah Adjusafo, and Honorable Sarah Adjusafo, a member of parliament for Dom Kwabinya Constituency Movement in the Morning. And I also go to that's it,
Very.
I pay our bet on the first vice chairman, MPP of Dom Kwabinya Constituency. If I know a penny poku, Mesopoku Machi. Na onembo ko de
Christo Adaroma
Nandra I sorry na say asoro no ko bi
na say asoro be
asante patch of pictures in the bra Andra Honorable Sarah Adjusafo MP e ko na say asoro Pentecost na so wan ko bi
Davio okoda de anse
o nyame na dum ama odna ko amanone ama waba a obeto na adwuma so sem o MP na okoda nyame ase no
ba bi okoy na war front ana
Osin has saying,
except you are Ukraine, tell talk war front. No, I want to understand. Now, 7 Menu mienu. You took one America ba. Ya kwa asware ko frefre nipa ko da nyame ase.
Asante mi da se features no Mr. Poku ahu enti mi da se.
Da bi me ma so ma.
Also bi tukwan a.
Wutu kwan ko America ba. Sama ko sra me ma o Canada ba. Ma pet do ma di ma chi se. Yen kwa asware ko da nyame ase.
Ansa enima mu ye de mu akwa afe no waba. Akwa afe say October 12.
Oh, you see me if I were in her shoes, me buy the first thing I would do. I would have rather call my constituents and apologize to them. Say, look, be a make challenges, and the minianum, my coche, be a enema, a duma, the chairman, son, my timanye, Sam Raina, and the moon fan chemi, near come home, and your back home. Na, young Juma. Now, could I say my corner, say, I saw them Kodasa. Uko war over Ukraine, and now Afghanistan. Ana ko Yemen.
Eze Kwaku no ritu aka no to be dey. That's my part of my order my Mr. Poku. Mr. Poku.
So dey o to me dey ko.
Me meja akwa ba twen asa Mr. Poku ayi na me tim bisa no pie ni say wa hia mo ana because mo ne constituency executive amuni oni hono mo hwe akiri. Oba yi matene nka. Obi ante nka. O say pie ni say o ma ne frame say wa ba no be hia mo.
Oh, frame wan. Sanko o ka say o ma ne frame so me frame Ansan Labi, Constituency Secretary, and I'm a mere friend, Chairman Bonsu, and I'm a mere friend. Then why specific? Now, you see, at the end of the day, it is sad in this country. It is very sad in this country. Say, people we have reposed trust in them, and we are using our sweat to pay them. They take us to be fools. They take us to be unintelligent people, but that is not the case. That is never the case. Like I'm saying, you have been given a responsibility, okay? You have neglected your responsibility, whatever it takes. Because at the end of the day, when you went away, even if there were challenges, you should have kept in touch. With your constituency office. There was nothing like that.
For the whole year, no. The constituency office.
I say this without fear of contradiction.
The constituency office, no. One take on a board. No. Oba ya we benya be 1 week okroma so monte ni.
No. Me, as far as I'm concerned, my chairman hasn't communicated that to me. The general, the constituency secretary has not communicated that to me. And at the end of the day, you say I am going to check to thank God. The question I am asking, say me Polopuku amete me kwasra me ba o Canada na me ba. Do I call everybody to because me fan some kwasra me ba o Canada me my duties as a first vice for 1 month or 2 months. Do I call my the delegates and the people who constituency officers who voted me? So sorry you see, we should not make mockery of people. People are angry. People are angry because the constituents believe that she neglected her job, her responsibility. She neglected her responsibility, treated everybody with contempt. So when you come in, the first thing you do is to hold a press conference and apologize to your constituents. Don't come and hide under. You see, me, I am a practicing Christian, believing in the who believes in the scriptures. But at the end of the day, most often than not, we end up hiding under religion to commit serious murder. Not a question of using gun or this thing, but there are certain things we deny people. It is more dangerous even than the barrel of the gun that you point at somebody to shoot a person.
And then say honorable sir adwasafo frɛ no say ora Polopuku e de madaroma constituency for mon fanche me munu madimi enko chief of staff for ana president to ana say speaker of parliament enko pache wa abeko.
Oh, offer me amaje so. You understand? But oka say mini wachi me enko president enko pache wa. I need to understand why you behave the way you did. Because sebi me sorry and me ni wachi John amako. No, I need to understand. So if you can explain to me that because of A, B, C, D, so I had to stay here na me yes enunti amenti mama na emomuno because even there is an apology before the apology goes to the president. I believe that apology must come to the constituency executives for treating us with so much disrespect and so much discontent. Yes, the constituents voted for you to become an MP, and again, being the first vice, I did not go to buy my position. Some people also in the constituency voted for me to be in office, and it's a structure. So at least you need to show that respect. But come on, you call me, oh come, let's go. No, hell no, I won't do that. You need to, do the needful, show that respect and show that remorse. Then whatever support that you need to do, yes, we will give you.
You had Nana Tupi making reference to global info analytics for research, which point to the fact that Adjoa Safo is still loved and she's the darling boy, darling girl of the constituency. So still, what do you make of that?
You see, I don't doubt that some people will say she's still loved in the constituency, and the so-called global info. Well, what was their sample size? Which category of people did they interview? We need to know their sample size, the category of people that they interview. Yes, people may still love you, but at the end of the day, neglecting your responsibility, people haven't forgotten. I am telling you today, I am telling you without fear of contradiction. For instance, in the area that I live, I am sure if she says that she is going to call for a
town hall meeting.
I'm sure eventually she will run away from the kind of questions, very insightful and very educative question that people will ask. Because the people living there, I tell you, majority of the people, these are educated people earning their living, doing what they are supposed to do, paying their tax, and part of which is used to pay you your salary. You see, so at the end of the day, when you show this kind of discontent and disrespect to these people, and you hide under this, people love you. Okay, continue, people love you. And don't do the needful and show respect to people and show remorse so that your sins can be forgiven by your constituents. And hide under that, people love you. We live to see.
Ora Popoku and Martin and can response to Honorable Sarah Adjoa Safo. And the picture say na me hwemu se me hu bra polofoku poku omu biaka ye be him ne bia so him a fe me hwemu mehu Sarah la bi so mehu na me say na me grofo ye mu hefa.
No, we are self-made people. You see, we earn our own living. We don't depend on the political appointee or whatever to earn our living. We toil the land, we make our money, and because of the love that we have for the party, we also use our resources to help the party to run. You understand? Because I have come to your radio station maybe 5 or 6 or 7 times. I don't ask anybody that, okay, provide me fuel so that I can go and talk for the party. I love the party because I believe that when MPP is in government, as a businessman and as a father, the nation, the party, MPP party, will provide certain things so that the future of Ghana will be bright. That is why I support, because I believe, I would say I'm a capitalist, and I believe in the property owning democracy. Pure and simple. That is why I support the party.
Now, we are not person can be ansana Mako and Penifua can hoba for I'll say good morning, my indefatigable presenter. Please tell Adjoa Safo's communication director to stop provoking some of us this morning. And I am sick and tired of his comments this morning. But for Otia too, so Tokobe the second. I'm not pay chow or say I na do me a small kind of question the bufu am no pay me sure say ba na no tea kura wa hwiagu
Dawuro
yes
sa do me o kana no tuma ba boa no sense o kasa because ne kasa no eye ehuro kasa so bi kasa na aso wasere kakra o kasa aso wasere kakra jamsiri na aso ohuru ebe boa no se o be kana ho atum
I say kura o kaka
se oni ni nyankopon kodi nkita ho like chairman can when that two kwan akwabro chiraba oba oni na busuafo nhia enchia omni amane ansa no ade chen akwasori say me nyame obi anim say nyame edi kan bibia mu but obi no betu kwan fi abrochire na so Ghana ya kwa atu kwan ba we say me nkosia mabusuafo me kwasore de mansa na kwasore ba me ne abusuafo hia ebi nsi ba bi ada 2 wo ka se be so corrective say obenya onya bra chirim de bre no ko chirim ya fra wo say zoom wo say oba ya refine obi an hyew ya di zoom anu kasa adwa chiremu de ntina wo ma parliament no what me to parliament for 15 times we say no obi an kasa ene de ba bi on nchechemu bi on adeba me one say parliament eja adwa asafo a ma won say parliament no a toothless bulldog emphasize omunim de omo ye parliament wo say parliament ja adwa asafo e ma no fa hu de ma won say parliament no emna na mo hye no kwa emphasize woni so Ghana yentwa parliament mi afia sika enya bibi foforo.
This is the case as
the parliament judge was afwa yentwa parliament mi.
This is the case the speaker of parliament unim in interest.
Mama oh speaker mu a
mama mentina mbisa na say
na mi bisa na say committee kwatna se
ono no wa bi determination ba na dole kan you
o take you there
o say mi bisa na do bin say o say akwatna ba bi 1 year bi I'm so offense 1 year bi 1 year
obi atu abama say as MP no ya say who ya 1 year
bi adwuma ankabama ni employer no akwatna ba bi 1 year without permission na oji akatua na oguso to
and the parliament in just say we ya not just the parliament in
the Supreme Court
MPP for so just say we man ka na MPP no kra senya party bi say who so be dem ra ya
na no point ba ha
MPP so just say we man ka say just afon say MP e dom kwa benya de na say party no kra nya party say ni pedi achi emra ye fa branya dwuma na obi am for respect e ma party no ni o man no wontimi nka say me ma so akotena ba bi wo ho yi a me ba ma ba ye de me pe makwasori makeka mansemti mafamu as of life is that
so no asante na ohe da zibre friweni to sa mate
ye nyu akude
na nembo kode
e jana do mo pa ko
de nyankopon ase yeso ye we papa maminti
sabi nyane se mpenifo akano na ade ba ko wo se yeti ase ni se even e wo ya ye fie mu ekoba ni se utukwan udani we chika kra na oba baka
kasa
sabi I think they said Mr. Opoku Ekano it was said Sebi the closest people within the family no unyomo quarters ebiao
me fiana me do me krom me come back me see ya pe me come papanchen street.
That is all that we're talking about. And the details of what kept you. Oh, say you have been absent for a while, and not just a mere short be a year, 365 days. If you really know the essence of the mandate given to you now, because one, you owe the whole of the entire constituency, the whole population of constituency, whether MPP party members or non-MPP party, once they are within the constituency now, you are representing them as the MP, no? Which means, be apology because as you went and within the period that you stayed away from them, you've never rendered you've never accounted for why you have been absent. So, so young penny for be tired with and send away to an amobi say because she because she and because she win because she your friend is a constituency for any wedding come even say we call them Yankopon and we are prime, we are sure as a crowd say ubedu ya real free crowd and yamias do ababedu. It's good. But we never so called the closest ebusian for any mokotenasi. And that is your kind of constituency executive. Yes, I know. Say the constituency executives there now, no. And there used to be people are union year, Juma. But you like there were some
constituency no no any born the 10-0
there's a history to this. There is a history to this, but I just don't want to go back.
Okay.
All that I want to say is in penny for as executive on your man. Though I for back home, you say I count there. Now, so what we are or new way or no executives new home. And son, a bedroom perpetual last 2 years, 2 bars, you executives in imagine say this time around, no, intimate my because of ABR, the way are. Can I use the word neglect this animal? The whole lot of reasons here are combined. So the people there as executives now, we can ask them say, and yet the
favorite but
enye wo mo favorite thank you ene na me say ewo mo say sadie nanso oba as a good and matured politician no you need to meet them say be so call Robert Bones ofie anopa on to me say I just know about PFM meeting no the man respects himself he will welcome you and listen to you he is the head it only here as the head now on be who call be fa so asabi o Mahmood no mo ni Derek no mo nyina mo mra that's my obia then as I be no be about on board but sad in ntimi nsi no wa be rave kra na se na the beti anse o akora asori da we akagora must we mu o say no kind this total disregard to authority within the constituency and no na a bit deep whatever a year that one in term no because one say oh she has really demonstrated say remorse be ni her two she really meant what she's doing into that own fee no na say be emboa party na chechere ewo your friend but you also believe there's a point that you can say your friend is saying some of the people you know research be about say she still
global info
oh that one they definitely we can as 1,000 hate 1,000 land
and you say global info omo na mama Martin Kpebu ahwase omo na koye survey say 54% of Ghanaians omo say Kufuor resign and Martin Kpebu so far koye demonstration and then
besides omo report omo dey ban I have been here evening programs be na any people some people from the almost so strong allegiance I was like what does that is it so it's like something be just me I have been electoral coordinator and he said wow it's like another dimension and it's like I'm closer to them so when you listen to a session of the people you say yes a bit more still despite even immediate past executives being still
okay
right. So definitely there will be some love from some angle for her but that shouldn't prevent her from touching base with one more said to me no e kra omusem wo
okay kumi your microphone here na
fe moving forward you know say be say privacy name omo ade ni show omusem be handle say just omo ni sango say be kra pa bia your friend is saying forms are we are be confirming na submission you may need the assistant because the secretary is there the assistant secretary chairman so can you say you are going to work without all these people it can't be possible
me da say Solomon Asante ena mate ninka kumi na hunam bokode
nyame adom no mo paibo
ele nyame ase mami ntiwe
na o ka bibi se o ka na mpese o si dia o si global analytics
global info analytics yeah
na o ka bibi se no na your friend say
Martin Kpebu no nani atoso akoy demonstration ebu aka nesimo no
ade a yesi ehun no say you see there are times and seasons na the fact say a certain research about out obi owa he's not happy with what the president is doing but I know just obe sorry say okoye demonstration so I wouldn't be let's not discredit research because maybe Martin
no but at times me sa you know research kofa start I mean papa na ye me nim say make so madam for anase but me na engagement anytime your baby or send me who research at the be ekoya sample size na MPP and this for those MPP all of them the research away nyina ukofa MPP for then this does MPP and anytime be the research favorable towards John Dramani Mahama and then this than MPP I don't be MPP mono every time the research favorable towards Alanche Martin Dambawumia it has been consistent and it makes me actually start three indicators say ma pick say I didn't know the debut of sample size and this for those MPP before
but I've seen research from him it's been indicating say your friend said Bawumia is leading the MPP race like I don't know okay well I don't know where you are coming from but it's a complicated matter yeah, because I follow his research a lot me research ni BH this is Alan neighbor of me as me Kenya for the last 2 years Bawumia has been leading the race then you ask yourself so they now Kenya you ask yourself say I don't know the research no Bawumia na lead race no but you see say when things have turned out there's been a turnaround and there's been other research as well and yes research back on DHU their research I am legon professors ne in and you see say they match in a certain way, but it doesn't mean say they all can. You are not right. But I'm saying say let's not take one research as a whole. About demonstration. Nipa na only do Martin take boss as
you better demonstration no e be kama o de yenwi adwa de na me person me dia da se
adwa de no de penifo na ka no I don't know what to say about it again.
All right.
Asema ding because there are two sides to it, but the mystery domi kwabenya for no say waba yense na yentie na asem ya senior my penifo de efutuo yasi efutu ewo homa nipa me pe MPA dinti aya na me pese me ka obi asema wenye bi edida because you know when you traveling agenda obi akobida.
All right.
So it's a dicey situation, but identify for so much how
me the identify for
almost identify do the road no say onye campaign name mo traffic na e ba
me catch am say abanku omo kwetwa ahoma mu
ene dede na ayema ye nkofo de no uyo dede ma your friend is saying a luxury tax levy abantwe mu sa de ne ye bi na mo start
adenta kwan de say my catch me adenta ho na metenti say me behwe na edimudwa that's it yes omo fa your content wo ha no mo publish no enye mfumuso say media house bi eye content abefa na mo man credit you find the content in enkrofo produce my produce no me okọ me Facebook I wo on John Romani Mahama me ana me coin buy me be exposing the kama say or say Joma Atamos Breso na or ye chairman of the community management team na be sure say community management team bia I exist under Mills na or economic advisory council and Dr. Nankani na chairman na me chi onipa wo so me di bibia a kire o me ye ni nyina kama ma go akofa anopai ma publish mo front page afa say mo dia that way and I know I Crawford mini Mr. Frederick Che Ghana Rice interview Crawford lefty na do mo YouTube so na da 100 da mo enye bone some be publish a story media house yes ye fan Crawford for bia dia man credit and no one yes happy we plagiarize your content no and a offense and to yes anu a emwa mo fire content na yentimi nka so obi emfa yenso say ofo obi adia ya to da bia otimi kofa obi video e bia UTV na wo so yenyi kran free so wo so ni yayi e to kofa obi joy news for dia yenyi joy news ni fi so ve wo video no so ni yayi na obi ahun say content here joy news for dia eno en say eno na ama yenye mutum bi mu ana enti mo fire content am mo my credit
that's all
we anya me hu ne dia edin say and pay mo produce ni kama be 2 pages and there 2 front page and dia to all the
text me say oh can airtime and
speaking on movement in the morning
one like na fa so no so onye
and me dia na just after asem no me dey a test case Emma parliament a test case Emma MPP
ba woni
come say Ghana a rule of law I just have case you be say a rule of law and I say a rule of man
I mean so be
that's all
2016 I think November or October the new patriotic party extra crack at the core parliament Ekoma speaker Aaron Michael Kwe say MP4 for mena
yes
amankwesi amoma yinedi
yeah
and he ceases to be a member of parliament for the party. And the honorable Sarah Jasafudi now will be candidated the party in San Chokrat and Koma parliament say Omoyi Jasafudi as member of so or bring the party's name into disrepute. Jomoyi na the DNS automatically no obey the seat of parliament. Now almost muja for all this up and down of parliament. Oh, are you Safuaba? Akwakwa da nyame ase o se efi ene ko be hia Mr. Pokunum na we share champagne for
concert pa ne
ya hia ko hia Mr. Pokunum betima pa mo no
concert
na amakwese ba letter no mi po chro ya metro ni po chro sa letter why
a tiny obi a tiny pano as a person but the who ye party no die as a party no e se chine ka kire ya do and you feel say MPs now omokoye press conference ofurata resign one time no but I don't know where a ha party no e ha o man no and they say kan e ho asem ti adasa for be enta no but the way dey gu party nani mu ase e dey gu o man no ensu nyina nani mu ase no and they say security ka kire no no kwa the DMP be yi
sina monti say MPs bisu e be ye we say Alan Nkwa na ese okọ
Oh, sir.
With the information.
Okay. Time never so.
I just have Obian time.
Obian
time.
Obian time.
But all of us serving in MPP party, our loyalty must first come to the party, not to any individual. Well, yes, the moment it comes to an individual, that means you are serving the interest of an individual. I did not become first vice because of an individual's interest. I became first vice because to serve the party and the constituents. Pure and simple. Ain't you know? If I go so if I realize that the actions of someone is not helping the image of the party, it's not helping the constituents, I have every right to complain. Pure and simple. Today, if she comes and she calls and say, I want to meet the constituency executives. Yes, I will attend the meeting. I will attend the meeting.
All right. Madam Sebusina, no tree about Pausma, a Dianai and Crons. Pure
and simple. And the papa moi, Yenjana Lanchamontin, Quanque.
Also, yes, I call
pure and simple.
I'm also met me.
Pure and simple.
Also, as a Ghanaian, as a member of the party, no, one quite so a better song to me make his call, no, Sancro 40 no muso mojo wa semini tuma on bet me ati asema ona ba lanche matin kwako enya boni so be sa call ne kra why nti se won so bet me upe kra upa fatu kra ta so na koma national council say o rese ne neme ko na ogidi se umma ona ba lanche matin kwako a edebo me da say ewusia me twa me ho tia wa akwaji agadi nkrato aba movement in the morning na waso eguso a wutie on wontumi radio any movement tv midin ede Kwaku Dawuro tontun sansan Ghana fo nyina Dawuro na no pedisi he ya ye bomu asante me enkomre na ye fe entrance ni nkoman kasankasa nti Dawuro na
say I'm malaria, but no not tomorrow. I'm too so on. Time never make sure malaria, but no not tomorrow. I'm too so on. Time never make sure. Time never make sure. Time never make sure. It's really a drone, champion. Fever draw, booking con, a comedy draw, Tatashi, and one day, time never make sure, time never make sure, time never make sure, time never make sure. On your menu, I'm phone. I'm afraid on the if you do me, no intimate fedri.
For hospital and nasa lab, me and you a 3-day munchushumu, and send away to me and no medro yibi.
Kayo, set time no, ATIME.
FDA, Aji, a Jadian Kratway atu. Bama Katachi at Samia Minamwe. So we danya Yatimo Chinchaya. Minishi,
Mama Papa, at the bar Eclipse Collateral Management. Really, at more advert, so what a year crata. Now, Oliver, who with Namaska, my big media baby. I am back. No prayer. Eclipse Collateral Management. So, all Sase Crata 18 to say land title certificate, government lease certificate, and answer all car in Crate Dimwa, the betting, not in Crata Juma, at your mouth. Faso, Busumia, and answer up as I finish into your mouth, Babano, near China Fidiamo. In Crata now the Abama, a Jumane Yamo, and in Faso on my baby, I be to the amount. Ah, Uncratano, and one massing beer, and me Abra, Ocaso, the Duncrata, a Duncrata, the Sansa. Eclipse Collateral Management said, think safety and decent income.
A dear baby, not a grown any penny out of you.
And now, my dear listeners, before I sign out, I would like to introduce to you Tabia Herbal Mixture, a great and effective herbal medicine for malaria, loss of appetite, and general body pains. Tabia, a fact I can personally attest to.
Tabia Herbal Mixture. Ansa na wobenom Tabia Herbal Mixture. Shisho moje muhunu se wenye chidi yare no bi ansa. FDA ahwehwe saa ejwadi nkrato yi mu agye atom se eye.
No doso Crofobia ekoye demonstration and say president say or resign in free on the vice nyina enko no eda ye pun so anopay so NCA for ba be clear say nye no crese one makwan say yemfa voters ID card be register sim fit for so can say 50% possibility say Ghana be default on debt financial service na payment inti no so eda ye pun so. Any other issues are may have one important issue cry say you can address it meaning has to do with of course Hogbachocho festival president Faha you see Akuhuru no they do vice president so and do alakulaku Friday oba ha no so be kaso so call baby introducing MPP former national national coordinator na fe nkrofo emu na hananim just say ya homete so say ya hwe ni ahwe ya as a be a stage say shada Ghana Crawford say monkoko huru mampene be de china o ba fa shi ase be kasa enum ne ade bi e ha dwepa but mo de mom yenyi en fabric akrab ni nyi fetch for the ni free home the we are na atesim ni aka na party and then government issues ni ahwe kumi na me fi e fetch that
fetch was it
I'm say 50% possibility say baby o mo tin yo mo hu ni de saying me entua yeto ye besi an abone ho nkitahudi
de mechia wetiefo nyina wo Ghana afanan na wontumi radio any movement TV asise menya akwenya se me Ghana fo ebe di nkitahu na metima che maadwen won se ma ekoso wo man na yada nyame ase fo nkwa ode amayen sinia na asemi aye be discussing na minister ni apoku discussing na he was telling me a very interesting narrative osi nipa bia wo wa you have 50% chances and you have 50% chance obetina si enti ubeka assembly say chere ya unkashi na senior it's important to know say some human we nyina is causing fear and panic and sometimes it's important say as a nation we take them on dear ama president kasa obekasa ya nkrofo ye de nkrofo kai pa ye say yes sisi campaign de national president ka esi assembly so speculation yes no ye fanye asem eno ne ma president kan asema okan speculation ka hu na ama cedi ne dollar aye asem no because you see dollar ne drew 12 you see dollar ne drew 11 you see dollar ne drew 10 speculation and boy see na in one breath no ma be ka che say mu faith no ma be ka che say yentimi ntua ye ka ye de yentimi finance mu kasa na ye den to what end you ask say mo come and akosi sen mo can we are mo say asema mo ka no it will bring your friends a certain group of people are dey omo ka so mo buy and change say gidigidi omo beji sika some speculation bi na see ya ye tin say bank bi some banking crisis no a started free speculation yes bank bi be from na nkofo obie drimika koji ni sika enu bi na ene omoye no na senior uye bibi say ya no ebusa say to what end are you speculating all this? To what end? First of all, you've already downgraded the country. You've already downgraded the country's economy. And what you are doing, no, say, me attorney general will write a letter to them and ask them to what end? What all these commentaries here, Ebe, we know Ghana's situation already. One him say Yakobo Busian Bebre. One him say exchange rate, no. Even the president of the country has come out. See there, unim say Adie Omuken, they are projecting say Ghana's economy will collapse. In April 17th this year, unim country now your friend is Sri Lanka. No? They went to IMF, they got 4 billion. Make cry a call, I see a 1.4 billion. Me say 1.4 billion there.
I buy a copy 3 billion.
I copy 3 billion.
Yeah.
So 1.5 as a then I first.
3 billion. When they I didn't say Nyandi, we are sana. Omo get to Sri
Lanka crack or 4 billion. Sri Lanka echo 4 billion. 3 billion penny echo G. Have they not stabilized things with it? So you know we are going through an IMF negotiation. Why do you come out to say such a thing? Mekasa because yes no in fact enkasem you call IMF. We've come to the point that President Kwaku to say baby I wono ye ho train. Enya afena yes I be escalate say ye ho train nipa na o man dey sha nsem no aba bekasa. Let's be Yenim say aban will be consistent with what they are saying. Cover the buy, no. Aban be kasa enkrofo bebre say ni speculation bebre buy. But the government followed their course. They considered they alluded to the part where they were wrong and they changed their direction. In this crisis, I believe say the president will bring us out of this crisis. It's something that I'm telling me judicial omanpeni said odi free. Your friend saying COVID crisis nim no this moment so the able free crisis nim so speculation na institution we are no it will not work this time. Yeah, said the way for Sri Lanka for call IMF on their 17th time 4 billion things became stabilized no suddenly yes you call IMF you cry the ankoji kese 3 billion and we know things will stabilize. So omunja speculation no biatro they should stop it.
All right. Me da sinti Kumi Alfred Abebio Kumi Dona from Adenta Kumi or a member of the New Patriotic Party communication team are joining. Na anopay Time Herbal Center for say yenka some of the Time Herbal mixture the Abedja man some part Time Herbal mixture no eduro a wo benom na mo atiapo. Na Time Herbal mixture no ni eboa for general well-being ese ma wo sisi ho so enkwamwa na woni padua no emoma hoden emoma kontimi ti anyare wa hoduo nyina enti onta anyare ene yedi kan ne tosuminu se obi bia wanya bia no malaria achew fever achew wanum ato ontimi nidi honam ye wo ya eno so ebeboa pa enti misro ba bia wotimi ka bia we eye 100% herbal ese bibidura kanen ye nom ye ya na omode aye pebinum na ebeboa pa opedodo atu akoto a okan shi draglin obekọ Kings Walk Herba Repatch Ventures Rich Joe and Zedos Herba asama for wekọ Ecus Pharmacy Bay Class Larry Nevaidama Kasua Tribe of Judah and a Wager Dancing so Pharma Trust our numbers is 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 na only Time Herba Mr. and Penny for entry enkomo na emwabia bihia bia so omatimi di abo Mr. Pogu.
Yes sir.
On IMF me say IMF Fitch
yo anopay mesa ankoso ama etiefo achi na me de achi kase nso akoma omanpanini na bedi akiri na Ghana fo nyina na asedan so koma wontumi radio sene aja o Dawuro ma yetimi ba na yenso yebekire yadwene kakra yo say Finch said there is 50% possibility say Ghana be default on their loan. Now, I want to take it from this angle. Sure. Sebi, many of you know I tiasi. Ya won pai kese ye ni da so say adeba chin. If we say ye wo hope ye wo gidie say ade chin a enema be ye papa a chen ne. Enya sa. Sir. And you know say wo buy na we say there is 80% or 95% possibility to be default on our loan. And you wakasa. Because me tie me kwa down ajoa. And I say me PFF kura na me ba kuroma, me ba betena hen. There is 50% possibility say e bi kura minu. So what I say. And you know there, so be omo kan, no omo kan hwe. But I want to take it from this angle. One will say in the context of Africa, Emra Kwame Nkrumah ebetena so. Na Kwame Nkrumah say, me ye send ye Africa nyina ye ba ye den baako. Ekoso a ye nkrofo e wa mo amanfo froso. CIA ne nkrofo eye ya ene ho ni fi ho. Ni etoso mienu enti no African Union no ebe ye den ebe te dae. Ena Muammar Gaddafi sorry say Africa memi aka bom ni aye baako. What happened to him?
Wontumi radio.
No, what happened to Gaddafi?
Honestly,
the powers that be in this world. A conqueror story and no ye dictator no ye wine. Who is more dictator than the president of North Korea? You understand? And you come papa. And if you send your corona koye. Nana Dubai. The mantra ne said
Ghana beyond aid and Africa beyond aid.
And Africa beyond aid. Or started so the nema to akwemu. Emma yoko ye the year of return. Now a month when him say year of return and you're successful. Now I stand to be corrected. Say year of return within 3 months or 4 months now. In Crawford the buy ya kusi December 2019. I stand to be corrected. Over 900,000 people visited this country.
And in over $2 billion.
That is the point. And it's $2 billion, you know, it is not money only to the finance ministry or GRA. Uber driver nyane de. Norton wache nyane de. Norton artifact ewo art center nyane de. Hotel onya nyane de. Na hotel no kra no various classes. Your friend is saying near airport you cry
5 stars na anyway what's it
holiday
okay
nyane de near airport junction onu su nyane de me we finish
airport view na
la bi airport view nyane de sebi near was small a place e wo kokomlemle kona bi ensu nyane de enti no wotimu se eniema ejo nipa ne tena so be kasa akwa we ye hwe no na ne man niam akwa wasan kwaje after e dey aba Ghana. What is this man doing? And you know now because of civilization and as a Ghana enya de be will provoke say enko ye den yenko attacking physically, so we have to use speculators, credit rating agencies and the rest. Normally because they know say even sovereign guarantee bond ye issue and Crawford top bond no the dollar ba ye issue ni see the dollar ba beto when they understand say you mature that we'll pay them in the dollar and everything was going all of a sudden these people started speculating and the CD is in free fall. Nothing happens by chance. I don't think so. Ye downgrade ni ekwensima ni a downgrade na ya arum so appendages no mo so mu di so what you say and me I'm not surprised say all cast a 50% possibility to be default on that, and in any case even if we default on that we will not be the first country. But me I believe in the presidency say this one too shall pass. And you know, Ghanaians, we must be bold and take our own destiny into our hands. Then try in our small way to revive this economy. Yeah, small way, no. When everybody revive their economy in the smaller ways, this one too shall pass.
All right, Paul Opoku, first vice chairman for the New Patriotic Party, Dom Kwabinya Constituency. Solomon Asante, good morning.
Good morning, Kwaku Dawuro.
Okay, Mami Tiwe fit.
Kwaku Dawuro. Adia chia sebio Nyankopa ya adoma betina si na ye de enchia so kobema ye tiefo ne yahwefo na sene de bia ye no adia chia ya sha se bohu Dawuro na Kwaku Dawuro tidwem ide Dawuro no ane be koso aye de abo Kwaku fitch for tie headline that no say 50% chances of Ghana defaulting on its repayment na brofo kasa ya ka 50% just how
much timu
edunum just wachemu mienu oha ni wachemu mienu so wachemu mienu a de obenkum so ene de onifa so yepe it is said you can say 50% chances of Ghana defaulting the say so na yes 50% of Ghana not defaulting is that not it is that not it and what is the noise about this what is the noise about this oh tell you my cousin Nkrofu bi ma yorumu nkrofu ko bi on pese tembia the negative o can say me say ebinum are interested in the negative aspect of issues say ade ye bumu mienu pepepe na ade amukoi IMF amukoi it's likely say muni IMF be wie bibia no bia mu ntimi ntua mo mwaka modie 50% na only the fans so say and then the other 50% so say bia mu betimi etua I didn't advance because I didn't a balanced scale require balance. Was 50? Wow, language wow, report to so solve whatever. Or say a 50%, meaning it can either be here or there. It is a 50% chances of default. And I call the time to opo. Then a kitre enter to a claim so and it can also be 50% of not defaulting. Now, my what I say, but get paid negative now. Now, for one more beer who say sa speculation na ye kan say na mosomo ka ho bi and it the mampani be kan ye barely 9 days ago or tracing amount for speculating no the tarnish the image of the economy down ye no kware and then so am churo ye na ma ye hu say omo ka agencies no ha say bi omo ye sa de no but enyem wa because the narrative the last point of that Gaddafi issues is any man look many obi din komo outside and I catch me say my yenye to a you a uti or mem wuni o factories 300 abambi aba betunton ni nyina wudi obaya wo se wudi wahu nyanza amata ma waton ye no na akoba ne se ye produce eti na wo se tembia ye krafi amon ye kraso so e ma ada amman na ye kofa ne mani films omo economy ne boost because ye ba beto the more ye tons na wo so munya more workers no mo produce no more because market ne wa ha never the all of a sudden who abambi ubaya wo se me ehifa ne ha me ba be sisi factories say na be ya ye so ye betima produce na just ye sisa export importation ne kwa ye see the kwan ya ono amanoni ekuro no omo adwumare nkoso omo croford de bia omo farm workers because ye nim see ye no ana Africa for
yes ma begu yes
yes so begu yes no omo croford ni adwuma ye enti be ha omo so mo economy pa therefore I see pa enti they don't care say mbe pesika packages ama croford bi ekuokuro bi say we nim aye bo mudi say munye speculative e bo omo de bigum and now share downgrading. You started from September, so I'm saying some downgrade here. Fitch, S&P, I mean, almost every week, each of these agencies will be covered, and no positive news. And Yakupo ya dum yako IMF. Na IMF na yako no. Sabio, Emmanuel director, Catalina, and then director of communication. I get right. Now out about so Ghana. Ye na ye call. Sebi enye mismanagement of the economy. And I could do some papers. So name say external shocks. And Amaya Babe do some papers now. Definitely they are going to make sure say they will help the nation out. What is our positive news in there? Then it means now they can't do the usual negative speculation. It's omo ya midway.
And any angle I'm offering say no. That's the it was sitting before and no more say be my dream dog a cranny be my dream no. I don't know. A speculation. People have been employed. Agencies have been employed. No matter whether they are not within the country or they are within the country. They have been employed to do this way, and they are doing it. Look,
Professor Bina, no so to
you see, they have been employed. There's an agenda. Look, there is an agenda. Let me tell you this. There's an agenda. Let me tell you this. Some microphone they are not working in space. They are individuals who have schooled, who have lived, who have worked with some people, including some Ghanaians. And those Ghanaians could either be in the MPP, in the CPP, in the NDC, whatever. What me I say? So where opposition parties before so minimum minister the coast, they'll push their way to make sure say the negative news will always be there for Ghanaians to hear. So Ghana they say because let me tell you, I didn't hear me see a football near park and so and then as a magia and microphone gusu. Obiti bench or per ball nabo. And also catch coaches. I don't say no to because wabre. And then me any visual. See our coaches any electric in Ghana. The electric net too bad. And now play out bench here and this in any other a year for it. Omo dia on be and say unhwe there omo ye. Unse omo ye. Say just no see him pushing one. Ye speculating na coach no electric no imagine engine to mu preko pese. No. Ampa nkrofo we omo ntimi bobo on ntini enye de ye nyomfu. Nanso eno and I said Uganda factory say they are beyond that. They are beyond that. In our subsequent discussion, be a fair demonstration, we prove it. Ghana factory say they are beyond this. Yeah. And yet speculation to do obey and obey inform me and yeah because the air can say black and white. People are seeing through. As we are unveiling, we are piercing through the veil. People are trying to see what is on the. I have a say. And you say that. A dear crowd almost say you see Kana 3 billion packaging. It is going to come with a debt restriction. Not say a debt restriction there. Then it means but I do your condition or see if in another news or say should our $3 billion US package bring about debt restriction there, then 50% chances of not being able to pay our debts. Should so you say I didn't hear clause. A conditional clause say a say yeah etino onyina onkra bibia so ogina so and one is speculation say koye bibi say there okay what am say koye say na koye the other side so anyway ade aye come say make say nyen kwa na ekom UK over the weekend last Friday we ban ye omo prime minister for ya fani unso no so e de ayibi betu edwa no ne parliamentarians kasa na utie kasa o kana ye tie ye out mu say yes Ghana for NDC for ni wo so called a lawyer for omo ye demonstration ni nyema no utumu say enfutro pa na omo to Ghana for ni be nyemwa because they are desperate to make sure say 2024 omo be win election. Why am I say so tie the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak or addressing the parliament. Now, only Mr. Speaker, when it comes to the economy, the honorable gentleman, that's an opposition MP, just failed to mention that the single biggest cause of the challenges that we face right now as UK, which is absolutely the aftermath of a global pandemic, which has affected supply chains across the world. Across the world, though. Ghana also, we are part of the world, though. Across the world, and an illegal war being conducted by Putin, which is leading to high energy prices. These are the root causes of the challenges we are facing. You see, the challenges we are facing are global in nature. Now, global in Ghana, now you can't this for say global and external ibia where you can. A prime minister when you kwesi kwate no aka say sebio who say or picture or your friends a finance minister ko picture a finance minister na aka che ni say o meka bibi where you Indian ni our prime minister ewo UK Rishi Sunak prime minister currently ni address or dey ma ewo parliament ewo the speaker no no I see and I see it is wrong to say that they are particular to this country. Challenges, no. It is wrong to say challenge, particular to a particular country. Say country where the mismanagement. And this is where we draw the line between IMF, Yang, yeko any IMF your friend is NDC under John Dramani Mahama Eko because at then no there was no global pandemic said you sweeping across nations within the world but yet me mismanage economy na many leading into that place but and then as na ye kan no ye bu on many years said yes chance 2017 2018 na free SHS na we na didisu na one consensus one bowlers na niam e ba na man for boy and say na sebio ewiasa fanan media houses boy even nations were tagging us Ghana the way I Ghana we heard it was true black and white there but sebio aturenche mbe 2 year wokwa mu no ena ma niema ye de esesa ye eno kra be ba ni e full say akwanya ye fa so ye from 2017 ye ba na say bio amanfo boys amran your friends amran no aye nim say ye full say betimi di sa ahoden no afa mu aye ni yie ene say ye say no say na aturenche mu we no die masa global in nature na ano ye din enti ye ntimi ne ka okay if that is the case there na ka say ye nko IMF bas ene na ko do ne die ene o say ye de yetimi ko amen yetimi ediko IMF. It is wrong to say that they are particular to this country, and we will, of course, and we will, of course, do what we will do on this side of the house to deliver a strong economy for the British people. That is British UK Prime Minister. And this is not different from Nanado Danko Kufuado. Anytime be akonye bi obenya oni ebekasa. So nam radio so say TV so akoshia town hall meeting bi ana akoshia himfu bi oni omokasa. These are some of mostly the West aya oka. Ese sebio eye ade we ayeye die. Ye be because we nimu ye. Ti be make sure na emum eye ade na turenchem na toye wo kwan mu. Na turenchem no emu no we shall make sure say ye be prevail yet me aye ade na magana for mu say ye. Oka say o say munya gidie wo mi mu. Wanka. Okay. And this is the same message that Rishi Sunak is giving to his people. See, we will do on our side of the house. We will do what we will have to do to make sure the economy is stabilized. And that is exactly what Nana Danko Ekufuado Ekache Ghana for.
May I say Solomon Asante, a member of the New Patriotic Party communication team, Movement in the Morning. You're live on Facebook, Movement TV. You're live on YouTube, Movement TV. Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Service for saying country say no pay. So any landed property as a Japade Bia ye na ewo ana so wasase ankasa so da ho a wa register ne ho won krata pacho fa krata ne ko anopeya tutumilika na ko Eclipse Collateral Management and Advisory Service for nchen na oni omon ko tenase ensin konwa na omon kire okan befa so a wasase ho krata no ebetimi aye adwuma ma na wanya sika de ahwe ho afi wo any investment plan team na person investment so akwa ko homa omubuawo emma directives na musan so ma akwanchepa na wetimi aye wo investment no anopa tumilika ko hu omo adenta new site omo ben medimosis ayarasabia no omo san so eben was senior high school for 0543 832466 0543 832466 na oni omo entwetwe enkomo enti Ra Patrick Oku abekansa akra good morning Pacho micro ha medasi bibia wokode
ayewa de enkwate brenya brenenso
nyamiase all right enti we dey say na obeto ye no eye fetch phone komo mo de aba say Ghana wa 50% rate CBT me default ye payment of besin agenum ni ade no Pacho maminti
yo mame fan check say ma ya chief ni ahwefo na menche me constituency o Kankwe Central ne me MP Honorable Patrick Buama ne MPP mpanyifo ni ameche o manopai na ero mame ni kan fa sa se mu ntwem na asempa de yenuanu ma etetema eye adwuma won kran ne ade no say tree eye adwuma fefe anopa no nsia pepepe na habo train si ho a de bankran train so nya titidie ni bi they say they were modern one fast akomono nungua sprinters airport do achimota na yisa de babedu kantamanto eno kra so ne bon so na yesu lor fe ho ne ade because first class no so much o machim bebu ho a ti say the elupe yo economic ayi no first class no 7 cities aja sa otimu a wa hu so otiba bia ese fata na yensu ye de no 5 cities enti no ebe sere say amra yesu lor fe ho na traffic bibrebe so aya na yehu no
de aban
omunye koforidua de ntem na yenkokọ transformational adwuma na sika ni ha da no
unim sasa o hwe amano ni nkro ni biso a obi sora no potimi factory be 3-4 hours and odi akwadwuma
na se bi da koforidua ba ha anka me sore no mi enkra ha ba bi ameti kura me sore me fifi me sore be no mi nsa nefa san metina be du ha ho machi abe adwuma ebi wo koforidua na me sore no mi nsa na mo be no nsia na me gina ha sanka meba me ko ana me ko
ye besre na railway sector no mpuntunuma akoso ho no ebesere rade na yentimi emfa kudum pempen so epese edi kuduru na Ghana fo nyina ehu so emfa so because me ka se me nkwara brim a na yeti alajo ana na train ye ukọ nkran no akọtra bi mu say oba ye makra ya wo mo buza so train kra den ya sanye book mu no osu ya onim different train enti no ya survival the sector no ya sempa ye bese say nkrofo emfa nya adwuma na yinyina ye ho enhenhan yen Dawuro yesi obi o hyenkoma onye nie no de kwan ato ho so wa mompa ya BBC ABC which means say sade krona nsi a obo mpa ye ana nsi so a that is say wa mompa ye wo ebi ni report ya ababeda ye nimi na we nyina no yenwene bibi say adenti na wo say ye tena ye man na ye ankasa ye nim ya ho oden na ye makwan ama enkrofo bi di omontro ne omona ada ahaye aya na emeya ye obibi bia na nsema twen ho a say corruption perception index na enye say obi ewo ho adansedie o nemu perception Dawuro anu na me ni obi di nkomo nipa no feel say wo ye assembly member na wo ye MPP ni a opati wa ba mu de na ewu ni ha okra patu okra wonto bi era mbisa say enti say obi so ye NDC ni no ye assembly member so be ka say na afa no ho perception ya na ye nya na eno so no ye di ereti yen na ye betrance ne ye ko ho entokwa ene kwasem nyina ne se ebinum age paremfo se adie bia anase kwan bia o mbefa so a o be ya adie bia ebetoto abane form emma Ghana fo nya gidie e wa abane mu no eno no munye na ohwe o manam ontuo ne o monsem ka o bisa on se edie no mo paaji e wo Ghana fo ho obi so ti abrochire professor da bia na otwe bia no si aban so aban ka no de beto ha bi minwa so nye no na ti ha enye no so na ebu oman no na se Ghana
ono podi o si Ghana inflation e 143%.
Minia yemi se ho se fiti kwa me kroma penso
yes that professor
na abrofu na adwen pa be no madwen fa e ho da e ka o munku na kada bia no se bio yesu enom kra ye gifiri o mo e ka omunku nanka yen kra de kada bia ye praye pro de praye fie de ye mefa firi o mo sere na so ma firi ase ye bi no praye nyina se Robert de bia ba nyina ye kra de ba enti no o ma dweni nyina se o mo ma yankasa entimi enne ye ho se bi man de betimi ama tembia o ma diteti ama yen a kire ne aye nye no e no mpeso mo ye e wo se ye bibifo ankasa ye gi ehudi e se ye ankasa ye ma ya no asem ene yesuban ese na so kira bi obi e ka bibia ye hu se de nipa ne kan e akohwie ena odie se o hwe aban na motu a otu to make sure say ahwo kira ba wiase nyina ene eye eda ho pefe se obi no obetimi aka ayi ne ho afiri mu o man ben na obetimi aka yi ho afiri mu na okofa osofo bi Nigeria ni sofo owu ye fe TB Joshua in 17th October 2011 the preaching be a preaching here said there's going to be an oil crisis. If we are also the nyame person ye nyina so person o ma amaya kase ni nyina brom ho ase no muso bia nyobia and 11 years later it is coming to pass. ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhu sɛ ɛyɛ ahokyerɛ wiase nyinaa gye tom nti moma yɛ ma kwan ma obi ntena baabi na ɔno ankasa mmɔ ne tiri mu ɛnyɛ like ɔno na ɛba bɛka kyerɛ yɛn sɛ na wo ba bɛka sɛ Ghanafoɔ 50% sɛ yɛntimi entwia yɛ ho aka ɔsɛ ne ɔn kan hwɛ because there's another possibility say ye betimi atwia am say 50% nti wan kasa kra nkeye because one timi I establish fact bi am obi ahu say ne awoka ne ye nokore e ba ye na kwa ba be kire say e bia hwe aban ne modern ba wo bo no nya ade a obetimi esan say aban ne ba no onye hwe ma oman na aha na mo aban ba ye o ya aban ne tutu ya all tutu say ne be ya even one district one factory e betimi asori agina ho na enemo bebre asori e krafiri amono ne ntia da bia na yesika no e ho kire no no ye betimi ayi afiri ho o hwe en declaration ye say ne be ya ye betimi a reduce the risk of doing business afiri ho na magana ye economy na etime gina ne naso you are not talking about it but rather no o ba be masabio de esimu muda yeso o be de na akokyira se amna yi enti esre faithful de do mase o ma komadwe but yen Ghana fo yen nya yankasa ye hu ne ye hu gidie
okay
ne ye hu say yen na ebetima ye man yi.
All right, me da Sarah Patrick Elku and na Martin Nka movement in the morning so na wasugusu autie wontumi radio 95.9 ye live on Facebook movement TV ye live on YouTube movement TV and I say oh me personal handle Dawuro so a obetimi do message aba we say Jima Ernest ye ochade wo Achim Swedro Senior High School Akis na I'm sorry no director for elections and research for the constituency ene na wo nti anopa ejima ye we so happy birthday na yen stress nyankopon onhraw na oma wo enkwatenten oma onisu ade hu nyina na wakoma so de nyina so emrem abitan pacho Tabia Herbal Center for say Tabia Herbal Mixture edi abadwaman so pacho malaria drum ene Tabia Herbal Mixture efie bia ni Ghana hanoma obi num Tabia omuda efie bia obi anum Tabia omuda na Tabia de eyedro the friend tatahwe yese obomodin papa na edwuma be nyina ne se ebetu fever ase ebetu malaria ase ebetu enum ato na huntimi didi ne betu ase nso ahonam ye wo ya oda sori ase yabo eno so ebetu ase kra na amawatimi ado ho na watimi abo adwuma eno achi no mo de Tabia takum enso abadwama so eno de memeldru mema nkoa ne timinum e fe ne Tabia takum wo ye bema wa ho odin kofam ewo mpam osisi moye mmere misraw ohia Tabia takum eye male vitality 100% organic cinnamon turmeric honey flaxseed black pepper ginseng ginger ena omodi aka fra omodi aye ena si hui o sori ya fatre na te ba ko atre ba ko tafro na twen 1 hour ansa na wadidi eno anu no maachi bia be hia bia oba no so wa se Goliath kra oboa oduna ti be kafem ba bia tun aduru bia sandri okọ abenya bia to food and drugs for ahwemu agya tum se eye numbers 0243686861 and 0245749206 na woni amumpani fon so entwetwe enkomom kumi enti ye wo other issues mampani abedi akire eko voter region ekosi ye say ya Kwaku huru no kumi prekofo demonstration omo yeye ehun se megusu ho sim registration any other issue apeso fa bia na nyini
sina ma memfa kumi preko no well sina we have to congratulate the demonstrators because I'm taking it from this point of view say your democracy no we've come a long way. And it's beautiful, say a group of people etimitre omadwen say na omope but adia medi hwamo wo ho no say sa beauty of democracy no mo fa so dey demonstration no omanfa sa beauty of democracy no embusa de broni beka say reasonable things from the government. Democracy now ujina so ema otimi ye demonstration no sa democracy no ama ye kwan say every 4 years ye koyi omampani bi na uhwe enso buza ho say ada na Ghana for endi demonstration echi. Because most of the things they asked for were so, not most, all the things they asked for were unreasonable. Very unreasonable. Buza say other demonstration because you say NDC for they didn't carry themselves and joined it. Because the things are no mubusano unconstitutional.
Demonstration pictures no na wo.
Tina, I America Ghanaians did not patronize it. Tina, yenina yenim say Ghana yedin. Omampeni na nkasa ba out abeka Ghana yedin. No bar out no wasade nhihye say the COVID time no or den nhihye ba say these are the steps you are taking to recover from where we are. Who say omampeni they say Ghana yedin. And I obviously say a trade minister and they say Ghana yedin. And you be there. Ghana yedin no and you be there. But when you are asking for something, ask for things that are reasonable. Oh, petrol prices and yet munya bibin fa ho dollar no yenya bibin fa ho ba be ka se omanpeni resign here. It's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. Tamana and this war power no. Yeah, demonstration say Omani Wayad. Who is so because John Mahama and resign? Because we believe in that beauty of democracy. Say we've given democracy has given us the opportunity. Say if you 4 years next one, you will go to the ballot and vote. That is that beauty of the democracy we have. And in expressing themselves, they've defaulted. They've defaulted, and you see. I like the fact say Ghanaians have begun to see say in Crawford self messiah they don't come with any tangible solution. Ghanaians are fishing them out. Ghanaians are fishing them out one by one. In some solution bakubena mo say akwane de say lawyer Martin
Tebu
a learned colleague obuka the learned colleague and I said learned. And he's a learned a learned person.
Into a company learned colleague, so my a lawyer.
A learned person of his caliber. I don't think I'm best placed to even talk about this, but I'm just disappointed in him. Who is a demonstration? Now Bibiama. Senior. I think say Ebimu sorry. So one budget be a APP, you know. Over 7 million. Maybe who said demonstration? I'm telling you, demonstration. I'm telling you, we have information.
It is very difficult to associate Martin Kubu with Sikasem. But me, what I'm believing is that I'm a means now when say knowing
demonstration must kumi preko demonstration you chemi bibi ba kupa na ba
and I make catch say Law Martin Kubu no pena make say ebia no pe bibi wa ban nchen na ban na farmer because all of a sudden atem didia odidi president no ne aban no sometimes me dream one be says yeah Martin Kubu na yes na Martin Kubu fufu bi na yes because sometimes any reason now and moreover too no me there na me kana say okodi research be so be research say 54% of Ghanaians say president needs to go and is a new to farm say no to the demonstration there and so
maza you go for to be research but it's not everybody now you unim the microphone can one more them microphone what them only say one more can one more them but do you think everybody wants to come out and say what can be about out na kuma yi na asema wona kuma mu aka Ghana ha yeda so te ha
anke ni ha me da sekumi
see on the vice president I mean say MPP as a party well it's not the best say vice president Mekube videos Nibia you saw some people in party colors themselves even hooting me maybe I will not support the vice president because largely people know where I stand. But it doesn't mean say BBC Akoso our party man vice president ye penny or party. As much as I don't agree say I will support his presidential candidature no and just a major baby ehutiat. Senior, I see a Kama party for what say party ni nyina idea. But ana nkofo wo party ni so esun yebo. Me obi gina baby e the BBC ye obi a me pena sempa wo party man e be me ya. Ana esi ehun se nyina at this point no party no na awo aban no. So we should encourage the people in government. Ebi omu ka so be say but niema na atochima. Omu ebi mu be promises so be say niema atochima. Me sre party fo ene. Sa ye ko baby ani ehu president, ni ehu vice president. Enfa koka ni nyina emba. Yemfa let's encourage them. Say mo yedin. But you are reshemu omu nti ne yedin mo baaye. So time no do near person asisa nipa na ni asisa no. But let us the party people let it not be say ye party microphone na ye lead say ye behu ye members. So now we go do vice president and easy you. Oh just here. It's not easy say obi be sorry am you choosing to say vice president. And you know oba ye no aye adwuma. So ye danasi ni na adwuma why but oh she asema oso kaso aye adwuma se adwa sina ube adwa sa for se ube nya asemo but notwithstanding no I'm pleading with the party people say be ko baby aye be ru obi a be dem make us obi anim say Alan neighbor but no interest e ba ko tina baby ehuru obi eno dem me masema make am.
All right, me that see Adenta Kumi Alfred Ababi Kumi Alfred Adenta Kumi a member of the New Patriotic Party. But I say
someone a bill
oh the name one me some the fidi no do ni of any maminti we
yo me that say I'm say asem da pono so eyemienu Kumi prayer demonstration and
ehuru penifoi.
Okay, me pese me di be fi vice president issue no. You see, me challenge kakra me wanna say. I way side we nyina is coming from two angles. One is a failure of national security. They are not doing their job. They should be able to know, say, this is what we should expect on the ground.
And national security.
Yes.
You think they are not doing their job?
They are not doing their job.
Yes.
They are not doing their job. Because look, for instance, say even in this, I must say, as across society, you group president, and think of planning, at the time of planning, there's a national security officer in that district or constituency. One thing, what a year. It's either you divert your road, or you see about 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock near Bichemko. That is how it's supposed to be. You see, that is one. Then two, it is also because in this country, discipline has broken down. There is no respect anymore in this country. Because we are witnessing an era. Sebi. Obi omo brada bitu betina radio so. Obi dim penimfo atema 2 hours. Kevin Taylor. You say obi so the Johnny Hughes. On betina say no me dim crofo atema. And people give them the platform.
Hey, Ghana, they say well to me give them
the platform to insult people. And now no, the youth are also learning from it. So as I say there, with the atema, and I there, we're champion. This is what is going on, and it is time we need to stop this thing in the bud once and for all. Because me assure say me tamana minyin, na asore no so sao, e wo kurim. Na mosque in Kramodan and no so sao. And so no, na obuo ye di obuo mapanin. Samre wo fa tokro bia mu asore wo ho. Ofa babia your friend yame ho. So what has gone wrong? It is time now we need to look at this thing and get some corrections to be done. Kumi Preko. Oh, and no crowd and the least said about it now. And the better. Why am I saying this? Share. A year binum say. She say Nima Boyading, where I say. But I can tell Ghanaians on authority, say NDC cannot fix the issue of inflation in this country. It's a no. It is impossible. That is one. Near Tosumino. You see? Say ne. Yes, say. You told a broom from a bag 1,000. So what number be na you are say? NDC beba, I'm able to bro 700. And you're not correct. Because if you understand the dynamics, I say you can say global pandemic, Ukraine war, Obi Abeka say just a slogan. But if you understand it, you appreciate a near my heading. Cost to say a woman. Near the kind, that make our hand and never can be before the global pandemic, COVID-19. Nowadays, 40-footer container, if you China Baha, 1,800. So say $6,400. So pandemic in a chem. As a shipping line, no. One sound quantity, Debbie. And you are getting $6,400. And you already know, say corona will cause inflation in what? When near man now what they buy, no already know a cost by a freight a cost by almost $4,000. To the back of Yaman Cotoyano. And some way you first all. Anamboa. And non codanching. And ne because of Ukraine war, energy crisis are about what we are saying. And my cost of doing business everywhere has gone up. And ne and Kauko Europa. Senka Yura winter me. And no papa 7 Kranaka street lights so. Because it's more. And ne the big European countries, Berlin and the rest, and I do street light heading. You do know. Adaya nan kan ye sisi wa wudu ha waka say abrochire fe ene ye dum. The last country to follow the city to follow suit, Shanghai. And now down can in dum. Because energy costs a cost no so high. Na sadi we mo say na akroma eden ye man ni simra. Ade mu rafi say a wiase kra nya den sa kra ye da sumu 5 years. E die pese sanko da sumu biem. Anya bia no ye say enema nyina ye den. Street light da susi so anambwa. Most places you see the street lights over there in this country. If you grab me if you any street light this way aduma. So na me But in Europe it's not like that anymore. So say Kroma here the na say more demonstrators. Yes, you have every right to it. But say president and resign. Never Mahama, John Mahama. Then we'll move. So you want to sacrifice a biane boy ding. Nyankoda sumu. Nyankoda dum so mo. Obetima so ato diesel. Aso generator. It's impossible. And you know, yes, the difficulties we are all going through, but we must believe in our leadership. So once there is light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what the situation is, we shall overcome. The alternative is too scary, and the only alternative yes scary no NDC. And the NDC the magana ni bian konkoda enwe ho. Enti NDC baba bete ebroso ama dokono boso na wakoda sumu. Eno ne yehwehwe ana. nane sani amos ye nyina ese Ghana edin. Can you imagine senka oba call school free SHS senka ni ho a ene senka nipa beton ne man so mako ai enkwala ne me san beton ba ko na me nu akọ school but say no notwithstanding all this ahụ kire no oba no betum akọ school wo de ahia o say no ọkọ amane gari oloka ba ko na esi kire margin ba ko no fan socket no ho ọkọ obi di free eduane na esen kra ya me say time me call secondary school those times na among for the compare gari ni beans I dey my di no gari no beans no ye beans sauce na bo say ene mon tuntuntuntum bibi ere ade weavers mo na ni edi ni sa ba hu bondo mo no not no say protein
away owo that could be a or could there be beans now could be or say because on person be whom one room whom will mount me ninti or send the yin on the katana any mago me dancing until found from mammy
and you know we cannot if we continue to cry. Yes, we can cry they say anima boyding na say be a president e betin ye na anamon bi omutu no o ma keka omo ho ama anamon na entem, but we should not cry for alternative because the alternative I had to say ufi osoro ahemam na oyede minim say station ahayana obi ma na ma me ma analogy bi keto abi na emri bi so na opani bi wuye na sa time no na okodu ye na Nyankopon so wan kasa we dey my choice choose heaven or hell and no see you me pese me kwhwe heaven na me kwhwe hell na ma choose
yeah me fini for be can
you know onipa no call heaven no call hell no ko hu hell no wo hu say eni mind dey eni je e wo ho pa e chen heaven to ko no so eni up hell okodu e na ebisa if okodu e na na ma sesa se so don timi san wa chibiem also satan dey na ya advert
campaign
and you know if you accept say president in court na alternative be ba at this time no mo keka say ye ba na even kra no mo say ye ba NDC entimi nkyira ye say ye ba ye be ye ABCD ama inflation aba from and one say omo ye campaign now born home pem any muso now say ye sesem na de aban fofora ba e be to say papa na or turning down heaven no de no ho ye dey echo shop on some age.
All right, me that since you Paul Opoku first vice chairman and MPP or the Dom Kwabenya constituency Mr. Oku my memra ho na femi wi amini solo nwie on these two issues.
Yo minia ye di kan ye hwe demonstration yasem na emide say democracy ama ya kwanya so bia timi e kire nadwen na me pese me fa kwanya we sudan na akufu adone na ban ase because when we say education so on fa so pa madam fu bi o ye ndis ni na your platform bi so na mo de pictures bi betu na me hwe the placards ne nsamo mature placards na so a dem who say na nado na dai so the free education be ba no na emfa so pa now also share some of the interviews enkrofo granted wo ho no bi wo bisa se bi oji ase kire sen no the nam oil any ade utim say some people have been hired to go and demonstrate without even them knowing why they are demonstrating. What is utim say obi akwanye pawdenfo bi a ya man kakra hye no ho and now Oko Jira Bontin Kokasa, our brown if placard couldn't take it. Now, true baby, now said the whole convener, pack Ghana for what was they shouldn't stay at home. Free. I almost fear I make anyone.
I said, I make need that 54% to be so. So it's not. And you also expecting the pastor for about 100,000. Meanwhile, I went to me mobilizing 100 people.
Oh, Now at the end of the day, made that police for us because I'm saying that police for crowd also change demonstrators no. Now at the end of the vehicle boko emma. Na ehwe nsem no bia wo gina so ana so de ye demonstration so mampani entu ne ho ade so. The vice entu ne ho ade so. Na bagbin embra. So the end this ni kasa oya ma hu ne bibiem so ye end this ni he cannot even hide it. You Martin want me fancy ba kokra. I done the perfect the reason why dear or person abamba beto amamu so now we here no so free wa and the kwasem ben and omutimi tuja e wiase nyina hu ne ekoso and the demonstrations it cut across the globe. UK ye bi wo ho, Germany ye bi wo ho, ba bia demonstration ekoso. But anumpo no aya hu say omo demonstration e bia omo kasa about issues. But where the who is a totally empty demonstration, empty. Who the omo pa chere. And the demonstration. I said, can we the who near demonstration? And I said, come the dino. And you know, your best say, Ghana for ye wa ho chirimu. Fu ye nyina to be. Your best say, ye nye didie. Ewa ban mitaka masem bi say abanya abaya bedwene wo hia ni ho edi free education by se ne be ya okom be henhan wo no enya abanya obesa de ne ma bebu okom bebrewo because se kopeso okun wa enka on fa say ade ne mrewo enti ne nya gidie ewo MPP aban mu se ne ntutuye ene ne hihye ne nyina eye se ne be ya obema ya awie pa eno ne ade a wo se ye nyina yehu na Minsan Pija Masam Fanko era Vice President. I like something about him or yeah. She's a manager pa. O share the opportunity to kunya hobrasio de ma him for ho. That relationship no mo we some of the pictures ni buha. It was so wonderful. Na edru baby so a all can nsem no. O share the kind of and some more kind any on point. Now the compare crophobia na yede na. Now I ask myself a simple question. They na omo kan no mo nyini na politics no mo ye. Omanpan that omanpan be de akire. Abubo eniema aba we e ba ye waye. E mako 47. E mu de wen e na no pa yemi se ho se aba na nyeye. Until no yes de no utum say they were just doing mere politics. It has nothing to do with say near papa ne kano and the cry another intro. They were just doing mere politics. Say yes so
and no pena me can say na papa can make national security for appeal game. And maybe until say NDC for best as mobilizing Krofa group Mahamano. Sani ma we nyai because aba be consistent say baby a mampani be kona be de echi be ko bia yenko ni enko gada ni huru omode a I don't know where we are going.
Minia nan say on my yen papa national chief imam work be molid work ko work no we ye do baby am be mankrofo akasa no. An NDC assembly member known NDC activist or assembly member man kwa manekasa Constituency be first vice chairman or MPP ni Mike Firinsen. You could see say there is an attempt say baby MPP will be ano yen ni bibia and bema feel uncomfortable. Now must say a national security minister. Some of these things are intelligence speaking. It seems that the man is sleeping on the job. And so because you cannot be in a system where security minister without intelligence. And ye biano because say obampanyina da kufo papa mechao anopai. Or before so be to the national koba bino. Na security for wo hobby about 1 week to pick intelligence to know how things will go. Into your best say your national security minister. And Kratran member but he should be moving around where he is paying for ebeko for events because there's an attempt, a planned attempt, say baby be a beshi MPP phobia no yenye bibi sa ma microphone feeling say Ghana for a new moody debut, and that is what they want to achieve. But you best say Ghana for and tisa and someone man paying abedi a chileko jina ho abu board din and yama makumako 47 no cramponia no o tibi can free Jesus why na ohun ye why na ehun ye Ghana can why na ehun ye so de kra ma ya why na nti ye why na enye bi. And all these things na and someone no kura ede mind puntu eba. Okay. Yan ye mind puntu than our political colors. Papa bia mi hia no. Oh yeah, this na me ne din komo. The man was very bold to tell me say ade ba ko mampanyi ekufuado na ban ye ya ne de free education.
Meda Sierra Patrick Oku a member of the communication team Minisolo we quickly na fe yetimi ako solo. Two quick issues. Kumi Preko reloaded and then sa Niaba Ghana force I see who Crawford.
Kwaku, the can yes demonstration Kumi Preko issue. You see say Senena Minya Patrick King. Nkofoni bu omukura placards no na omudi demonstration. In the first place we have to agree say demonstration a year and one it was a flop. The demonstration they didn't see the light of day. In fact the vision the objective was not met because Utie Kpebu when he was granted the interview now as you rightly said he was relying on a survey global info for Adiama HSO Nkofoni nji abai no to the slightest ABA on baby
a day before the demonstration also expecting 100,000 people.
But could you believe said they all say 100 but they couldn't even get to 100.
No, I say expecting 100,000 people.
No, because I think
I mean about 100. Maybe they couldn't mobilize 100 people.
They couldn't mobilize 100 because the police presence alone, the black outnumbered the red. Oh yes, the pictures are there. If you see the Omoko now, Flagstaff Independence Square, you could see the black outnumbered the red, and that's a very big disgrace to the leadership or the organizers of that process.
I feel the lawyer Martin who say incompetence. It was also a very incompetent
organizing demonstration. Incompetent.
So, Fred, when you pass the question for corner,
even as organizing demonstration, oh yeah, incompetent. Look, let me tell you. Any police for the black nation which here. Omo demonstrating the so-called red. What do 50 grab what does not 50. Me see, like as BOG has the rate. Abochi get the dollar and then normal hashtag Nana must go. Now for any people placard here be some say na BOG no I say BOG say Martin I say bug yes I say bug no I say bug no mo dey
petrol
oh yeah and then Bank of Ghana na dani omo ye petrol Sancroft we pa na omo mom etiechire express e bi ye incompetent anyway you move forward say no demonstration ko here me say I don't go me because they are not friend say mumra na research and I actually say ntimu pie na mumra don't go me mama aboka mama aboka amanfo mama ni mama aboka pa matikpebu mu ni mama aboka don't call me demonstration me who be down demonstration look those days when we were in opposition friend wongbo demonstration wa ko jina masa just no say ni party trupu in and I within the shot that honor your my says I'm here on voice mumra out who dey voice now
and na yi kan lewe ka say esa na asa
mama aboka mumra
when you said the ho no when you say wan
my voice name out na etiefo any atiefo no more say yes this format Ikpebu one more demonstration on here on mama aboka share voice na say
okay, and then may the voice and banana for to me.
Thank you.
At lawyer Martin Pebefina. Or we will say a friend say don't come home.
Don't come in. Where you don't come in? And this is for my people demonstration. Don't come in demonstration.
Now, and
then Mami Aboka demonstration. Mami Aboka. Share any word original and learned colleague. Share. Who do professional toward the work was GID we share any go say and now Mami Aboka. Mami Nyamboka.
Now, okay, the person media force can home.
Police. Your numbers. There's been a research that shows that 54% of citizens ask that the president and vice president should resign. So please come out for the president to see the numbers. Okay, the citizen, nothing will happen to you. You say I'm here, nothing is happening to me. The police are all over. They are giving us protection. Nothing will happen to you. You are safe. You are secure.
Don't
call me demonstration.
Bana the whole thing or say, hey,
where fair in a china bones of baby radio TVs and radio, so I can't quite say. Fair in him. Wait. Oh, I don't know, Papa. I don't know. We were good profession. Your friend is a budget and all can say on my code and there is true because your friend say definitely look. I didn't there has been an official communique from the general secretary just say educate official communique am work copy actually say constituency officers organizers in as for no or branch runners say demonstration be here by any group here baby form there and conquer jib no munye and there is a year say who are waiting organize this idea when you go you get money between their support or they organize that demonstration it no be na matikpebu koye we ko gu no anu ase you don't know to chen yembra the booing of the if we will put politics aside and face the matter squarely, one, because Ebinum feel say when we were in opposition, John Dramani Mahama was president, by that time and almost so the way our economy the way and cause doom son the way and amount for a bread or minimum almost the goo John Dramani Mahama so and no one so they think it is time to do what to pay back so they also do the other retaliate they told me because of said your economy to say again a global issue but they shouldn't forget your friends and Democrats, one more journalists, your friends out report about. Now, some can see things are expensive. The Democrats now are in charge, so people are going to vote for the. Bizarre question. So people are going to vote for the Republicans, okay? Because they assume they are going to fix it. That's the assumption. Say, oh, it's MPP war power. Na any imagine some until the end is better because Omba fix it. You know, that's the assumption. See, but we should. But we should be very clear before you do that they won't fix. We should be very clear before you do that they won't fix it. They don't have a single plan to fix it. They can't even really pretend they can fix it. Because inflation is a global phenomenon. This inflation is a global phenomenon. Joe Biden and the Democrats, that's the NADO and then the MPP, are not in charge in any of those other places. Any of those other places are also inflation, they are not in charge. Until also when in America and Joe Biden, the American president, they are not in charge of Ghana. Said the inflation cost. They are not in charge of Nigeria. Said Nigeria inflation cost. They are not in charge of Turkey. Turkey inflation cost. They are not in charge of UK. Almost all inflation cost. Some places and also Ghana for me Hungary is at 24 years high inflation of 21.1%. High inflation is high cost is high. The inflation is high because of global pandemic. We are in this because Russia leadership believes they can just take over a sovereign state nation because they want to. And then and that is royally screwed with our supply chain. And American. Obibeka say ne banisena adi esi wo Russia and Ukraine. Na moti hase mo kase Ghana so and only the argument of most of the NDs. Almost adi esi wa even kromo krapo esi wa kromo inflation krapo wo form sene. Look at the ideology. But Mbisa say answer na ade ne ba beto wo no na ye inflation te sen. And no answer na ba beto no na ni inflation na te sen. That's why I always say person judge the true height of an object. You can't judge it from the height now. No. It should be from the bottom from which that object image. Because the boy here is from high, is from high going. And the other one who is short will be a new form and ever. But uncle you see the same level, say na the unity. That is how it should be. Right. And because corporations and retailers are taking advantage of the idea of inflation to raise their prices and gouge the consumer, assuming you blame the government instead of them. But when you see that corporations are reporting the highest profit margins in 70 years, some corporations just they are making a profit. They are some corporations in this mom and na madam better as America say good time as say soon almost say two shop more come say two shop more as it's not for you don't know Ghanaian suffering no on the profit all here and then they know is for their profits.
So let me that say
you now get a better idea of who is really a blame for inflation, and it's not the government, which is why switching the party in government won't fix it. Or see, corporate greed is exacerbated by the lack of regulations that has allowed an increasingly shrinking number of conglomerates.
All right,
and then you see the abochi, and now abochi they control the prices.
Abochi and they control interest rates. Ghana.
Foreign,
Solomon Asante, a member of the communication team, Mate Adenta Kuminka, which you are Patrick Okukanura Pro Opokunsomotin in Kampamcho, and the Honorable Finance Minister, the Honorable Ken Kuntun Kunkunu Furiata, and na order until you wish happy birthday. Answering a coupon, Eddie Amano, Medini Kwaku Dawuro, Kwame Jesse, enemy producer, Sada, and Koma Asante, Martin, Eric, Eni Yima. Asidanso koma na ya Cassandra ne Isaac omonso yeda omwase papa ebi afra koma obi anso yechia no na yedimusi ha sei na ya sore so nyankopon amade a enim behia ochina mekoi medi nchia kese ema meyire efre no Porsche ene mema eye obinfo Clifford ene Mercedes anopa mi chiom papa yedimasi nyame ama ebe sanso anywhere chie ebe hia bi ochina kumusi sen
odo de de
wo
Mrs. Sakawa